This is our 2015 Ford B-Max. It's got just under 68,000 miles. We'll get the exact mileage when we move inside the vehicle. MOT until the 15th of October 2026. 6 stamps in the book, 2 keys, and in my opinion in the best colour. So that was just a quick walk around there to look out for any major bodywork issues, of which there aren't any. And what I'll do now is I'll go around it much slower, being as picky as I can, just pointing out any bits I feel like I need to mention. So starting off with the front bumper, and I always check the corners first because that tends to be where they get scuffed, if at all. A slight little bit really low down. You can see how low that is in relation to the wheel there. You can't really make it out from up at a normal height, but down there is a little something going on, little greys. As for the rest of the bumper, generally really good. No cracks in any of the trims. Little mark there. No, that's not a mark. That was, I think, a dead fly actually, or something. But generally really good. Occasional little mark like there, little stone chip, but generally really good. Same goes for the rest of the bonnet. Again, really good condition. There is the occasional little stone chip worth mentioning, and then a little bit of discoloration just on that wiper arm there. Alright, so moving on round, this is the passenger side front wheel, and the actual alloy itself, really good condition. Can't see any curb marks at all on that. And as we get in there with, we're gonna have to go around the side, get in here with our reader, we have got 6.76 millimeters of tread, the legal limit being 1.6, and brand new around 7 or 8. So really good amount of tread on that front tyre, first one. So far so good. So making our way down the passenger side, slight little mark to the edge of the wing mirror there, and again slight mark there just above the passenger door handle. Can't see anything else worth mentioning. So that takes us to the rear passenger side wheel, and again similar to the front, really good actual wheel. And then the tyre itself, we have got just over 3.5 mil. So coming round to the back, and similar story with the front, always look at the corners first. Nothing on there, and nothing on that side. And you'll notice it has also got rear parking sensors as well. Rest of the rear bumper, really good. There's the occasional little mark just on that top bit. I'm guessing that's where things have been lifted into and out of the boot. And then just over here, underneath the tail lamp there, there's a few little marks. Not sure how well that's going to come across on camera, but you can see little marks there. Rest of the tailgate, really good condition. And moving up to the roof, always a good place to see the roof from the back, but no marks on there either. So coming on around to the driver's side, and we've got the driver's side rear wheel. Again, the actual alloy, really good. There's a little bit of markings around the valve there, but generally okay. But the important bit, the tyre, we have got, there we go, just under 7 mil. So really good amount of tread on that tyre as well. So coming on down the rest of the driver's side, little bit of discoloration, don't know what you'd call it, to this key cover bit, and then again in there sort of ring marks or finger marks, but generally okay. And then so the last of the 4 wheels, the front drivers, again the actual alloy, really good condition. And then the tyre, I'll go around the side. We have got just under 4.5 mil. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, it's got 2 keys, and these are 2 remote unlocking keys. Driver's door card, really good condition. No cracks in the plastic or rips in any of the upholstery. Same story with the driver's seat and passenger seat respectively. No marks, no rips, no stains in the upholstery. Showing a little bit of wear to this bolster. I'm not sure if you can see those sort of creases, but it's still got plenty of cushioning. And then there are a few little marks just to this sort of base plate, whatever you'd call it. I'm guessing that's where people have got in with muddy boots on, or maybe even closed the seatbelt in the door, which has happened, which could happen even. But generally really good. So we'll come on inside and we'll start her up. Just close the door. So you can have the keys anywhere, clutch down, press the power button, and she fires up. So you can see the mileage there. It is 67,987. Over here then, the that light there is just to let us know that the handbrake's still applied, and there we are. So as for the steering wheel, you've got some radio controls on the left and your cruise control or speed limiter on the right hand side. Lights, wipers are where you'd expect to find them, and you've got a nice radio screen in the middle there. Radio settings here, air conditioning settings just below that. You've got a normal sort of traditional 12 volt cigarette lighter style port, a USB port and an auxiliary port. Your gear selector here, cup holders, handbrake, and a bit more storage, as well as some storage in your glove box along with your locking wheel nut. Up here then, lights and a sunglasses holder. Oh no, it's not a sunglasses holder, it's like a rear view mirror for the back seats. There we go. So just whilst I'm here then, I'm just going to go ahead and pop the bonnet. We'll leave it running, and that light there has just come on to let us know that the door has opened. Occasionally you'll see sort of there, can you see how the lights look like they're flashing? They're not flashing, it's something to do with the phone camera. If I go close, you can see it's not flashing, but if I come far away, it sort of looks like it's flashing. Yeah, just like to mention that. Okay, so having a look in the rear, really good condition. And as we have a look in the boot, obviously a really good boot size, really practical car these. Under here, a bit more storage, and then I believe under again, and you've got your spare wheel as well. So moving along the passenger side, underneath the bonnet. Always tricky to do with one hand. I have left the engine running. They're all perfectly correct. So what I'll do now is I'll give it a rev first from the inside of the vehicle. And then from the outside of the vehicle. It is always at this point I do mention that the engine note can sound slightly different recorded for a phone camera than it does in real life. So just bear that in mind. I believe I've covered everything. If there's anything you think I've missed or you'd like me to go over in more detail, please let us know. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.